Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Think of when you're a client or a patient or customer. Don't you want to feel that the provider likes you, maybe even thinks of you as special? Might you even be more likely to follow that person's counsel or advice? Well, when you're a helping professional, or you're a salesperson, or you're a fundraiser, there are myriad things you can do to make your client or your customer feel special. Well, here's my toolkit. I'm a career counselor. Smile. By nature, I'm serious, but that can read as uncaring or even stern. So, at the start of a session, especially the first session, I smile. I practice so it kind of looks natural. Let's see if this looks natural to you. Of course, I can't keep that up all the time, but first impressions count. Also, I find that starting with a smile makes me more likely to smile at appropriate points during the session. Here's another item in my toolkit. For in-person sessions, and these are kind of rare these days amid COVID, and even then only socially distanced in my backyard, I might serve coffee and even bake something. Before the COVID lockdown, when the client and I think it would be helpful to see the client in context, I've occasionally done a session at the client's home or workplace. Another example of kind of a little something that I do to help clients feel special, I consider extending the small talk a bit beyond the standard 30 seconds or so. Some clients want to get right down to business, but in the first session, I may test the waters with an additional comment of small talk or a question, and I'm watching. Does the client seem to enjoy that and responds with more than a few word answer? If so, I'll spend another minute or two on small talk. I try to really listen. People crave being listened to. Unless the person's long-winded, I don't interrupt, but I listen, really listen. And I show my caring additionally by leaning slightly forward and much of the time looking the person in the eye. But if I do that more than 3/4 of the time, it can seem kind of creepy, so I make a point of occasionally looking away. Show enthusiasm, especially if the client comes up with a good idea or has had a success. I needn't get hysterical. I convey my enthusiasm with a nod while smiling and maybe saying, "Great." When there's a choice of direction, I'll ask a question that gives the client agency, such as, which of these directions would best serve you? Or I'll occasionally use non-sexual touch. For example, at the end of a hard session, I might touch the client's forearm for a moment while saying something like, "You worked hard this session, good job." I sometimes give a little present at the end of a session. For examples, I might give a few minutes of extra time. I might give a seedling, for example, the excellent and rare orange Peruche tomato or calliope dark red geranium. I might offer to play something on the piano, putting the phone or Zoom mic and camera near the keyboard. I've made a bunch of these piano things on YouTube, so you can find them if you want. I might say something like, "Feel free to email me once or twice between sessions. If you have a question, I could answer quickly in an email." That way you know I'm in your corner and not just during the sessions. And finally, between sessions, I tend to keep my eye out for, or I'll do a Google search for an article or a video or some other resource that might help the clients, and I will email that to them. If you do such kindnesses, you may not get more than an obligatory thank you, but do them anyway. And not just because your clients may appreciate it, it's the cosmically kind as well as professional way of being. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.